What's up, Vemma family? Hey guys, so this is the second step in how to be successful on our team in Vemma. How to make the best of this awesome opportunity we've been given. So, the first time we learned about how to make a list. So, obviously, the second part is how do you get that list, those people that you want to help in life, hear about this opportunity? Now, step two is learning to master the invite, as you guys see here. So, as you guys see right here for mastering the invite, the main thing you guys, and we'll come back to this right now, we already talked about who you guys want to invite. That's already made up on the list. So now all it is calling those people up, making them just understand and see this opportunity and come check it out. Because the hardest part, as most of you guys know, is getting people to these events that we hold, getting them to these information sessions where they can learn to change their lives with one simple click of a button. So, you know, we really do, guys, need to understand how important the invite is. You can't go about this casually. You can't go about it thinking that you have the way to do it, because myself, I've been doing it for 8 months, and the people I've learned from have been doing it for even longer years. So we've learned through trial and error how to and how to not invite. So trust me when I say I fell on my face the first 100 times because I chose to do it my own way rather than listen to my upline who had told me to stay away from the techniques I used. So the first part is, guys, you have to be excited. You have to be pumped up. You have to be fired up. So texting really isn't an option. I don't like texting people when I'm trying to get them excited about something, because what's more exciting when someone calls you up and says, hey man, I've got some really exciting you have to come check out. You've got to check this thing out. It's really helped me in my life, both financially, nutritionally. You guys don't have to say those things, okay? But the fact of the matter is, you guys would get a lot more excited. Someone's like on the phone, like, oh yeah, like maybe I should check this out. Maybe I really should, you know, come see what he has to offer, because he is my friend, he is my family member, you know. So the most important thing I'd say when it comes to that is call them, be excited, and use the information we give you. Use the key words that we give you. So, when I first invite someone, I call them up, and the first thing I want to do is just see how they're doing, because you guys want to establish a relationship with them if you don't already have it. So let's say it's your best friend. You call them up, you're seeing how they're doing. You haven't talked to them in a little bit. You see how their financial situation, if they're liking their job. Most people don't, okay? Or if they have no job, they probably want some money. Or, if they're drinking energy drinks all the time, or you can name it. Let's say, your friend has a couple jobs, he's struggling to make payments for his rent and have time to go to school and do well in school, or to hang out with his friends or have a good time in life. And he's just not really feeling it anymore. He's feeling pretty down, feeling kind of stuck, like most of us were before we found this opportunity. So you really want to invite these people to hear about it. Now, how I do that is I find out a problem they have in their life, which most people have problems, and I try and find a solution for it with Vemma. So, like I said, let's say my friend Charlie is having trouble with his two jobs, making payments for his rent, and having time to, be a real person every once in a while. So I say, hey, Charlie, you know what? It sounds like you're having some financial trouble. I have a way that I can possibly help you with that, and maybe even get out of both those jobs so you have more time for your school and more time for your friends and family. Charlie's probably going to be pretty excited about that opportunity to hear about that, right? So after that, when he says, "Oh yeah, like, well, how can I hear about this? I want to see what you're talking about." Like, okay, well, what are you doing Tuesday night at 7? Let's say that's when your event is for Vina. Okay, he'll probably say, "Oh, I'm not really doing anything." Is that when I'm going to hear about it? Yeah, I'll come pick you up. Okay, offer to pick them up if you can. If not, have them meet you there. Give them the address, give them the time, and make sure that you get a confirmed yes from them. You want to imply and make sure that they understand and enforce that there are limited spots, right? Like, okay, I'm saving a spot for you. So let me know if it's a yes, and I'll save that spot for you. If not, I'm going to go give it to my friend Joe over there. Okay, because Joe wants to hear about it too. That'll give a little bit of sense of urgency to Charlie. He'll be like, okay, yeah, you're right. I should take this spot, and I'll clear up my schedule. I'll make sure I'm there. And that's the best way to do it, is making sure that you understand and they understand that there has to be a sense of urgency with it. Okay? Because if you truly understand the opportunity, the sooner they hear about it, the sooner they're gonna, obviously enroll and start performing well in this if you train them properly. Because the hardest part is getting someone to hear about it. Once they hear about it, it's almost a yes every time now, because people really see how big this thing is going to get and how much it's helped so many people. So the biggest part, guys, like I said, call them up, okay? Be excited, Call them, not text them. Be excited. Find out a problem in their life. Try and help them because they're your friend, and use Vemma as that solution. So that is how you want to invite. If you're having trouble inviting them, do whatever you guys got to do to get them there. My friend who invited me actually went and bought me Subway. That's how I got there, because he invited me poorly, started talking about a business opportunity, started talking about Vemma, Verve, and I didn't want anything to do with it because I had prejudged, notions of what I thought this business opportunity was. And I was completely wrong about it. But either way, you don't want your friend not to hear about it just because you tried to invite them incorrectly. So, maybe buy them lunch, maybe offer to, give them a ride there, whatever you have to do to get them there. If you care about them enough, you'll get them to the event. Thanks, guys. We're on to step 3.